Annihilation 10 is here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to clear Annihilation 10 with a very easy AFK setup that anyone could use, and it's quite stable to a certain extent depending on how much have you invested on your operators. I am Moon, and I'm going to make Annihilation 10 easy for you. So let's jump it right into the squad composition. I present to you 8 operators, 4 on the left being mandatory, while 4 on the right being flexible. So let's talk about the mandatory operators. Blaze, Ifrit, Thorns, and Sculptor. So Blaze, Ifrit, and Sculptor will be using their second skill, while Thorns will be using his third skill. Blaze, Ifrit, and Thorns are the main DPS, or core operators should I say, for this composition, since they will be dealing with the main threats of the stage. And for Sculptor, she's just going to provide passive healing and additional stat boost from her presence to any nearby operator. So yeah, you know what she does. So move on to the flexible operators. I mean by using anyone who can fulfill the same role as them to a certain extent. So for Nerl, she represents the defender that you're going to place beneath. She's going to block essentially those truck dudes, big buff truck dudes. You know, I don't know what do you call them, and she can be replaced by Saria, or I think Gummy should be able to do her job, and Mudrock. Of course, Mudrock can do her job. She will make your life easier if you use Mudrock here, but for the sake of demonstrating the strategy, I'll just use Nerl. And for Spectre, she represents a slot for any self-sustaining ground operator. What I mean by that is any operators that you place on the ground that could recover their own HP. Mountain skill 2, Spectre, Silver Rash skill 2, any medic defender whatsoever, you name it. Heck, maybe Benna could fulfill that role, but I don't have her race, so don't quote me on that. The last two would be a Pioneer Vanguard to generate DP passively. I recommend having them at skill level 7 so that every time their skill activates, they will give 12 DP. And a single target medic. Actually, any medic would do, but I recommend using either a single target medic or an elemental medic like Honeyberry and Mulberry. But for this demonstration, I'll be using Hibiscus. With all said and done, I'm going to show you how to apply this composition in the stage. Okay, so first deploy your Pioneer Vanguard, then your self-sustaining ground operator, followed by Sculptor. Then deploy Thorns. Once you have enough DP, you can immediately deploy Ifrit next to the bottom gramophone. By gaining control of the bottom gramophone, you can heal your Pioneer Vanguard. Then deploy Blaze on the bottom of the top gramophone facing upwards. This way she can attack any enemies that walk on the top lane, which is especially useful when dealing with the casters that try to gain control of the gramophone on the map. Then deploy the floatiest near tones to form a shape of a house. Finally, deploy a medic next to the top gramophone and followed by your chosen defender. And that's it. You can just leave them doing their own stuff while you do your own stuff. That's basically everything, so you could either leave the video as it is or stick around to watch the rest of the recording just to see how this team deals with the major threats offered by the stage, which I will fast forward for your convenience. you have reached the end of this video, and as promised, I will leave the TLDR or the summary at here, around here, or after this. And I hope my guide is useful to you. At least I hope you find my guide useful, because to be honest, I'm not the type of person to make guides. I'm not the big brain like the well-known Kyo or Ekogen in our community, but I intend to help at least someone out there. So yeah, thanks for watching from yours truly. I see you next time.